Kill me before I turn into an egg.
Discover a new world of surprises.
Before the Queen Alien came along, Ridley Scott's plans for the Xenomorph Lifecycle were completely different. Eggmorphing is a process by which xenomorphs are capable of transforming non-xenomorph organic material, i.e. humans, into a viable egg. It's, in essence, an alternate means of reproduction that does not require the presence of an egg-laying queen. The concept originates from a deleted scene in Alien, and despite the fact all reference to it was removed from the theatrical release of the film, eggmorphing has become a well-known aspect of the Alien franchise. While the mechanics of the process are unknown, essentially it involves the xenomorph cocooning a victim and subsequently converting them into a new egg containing a facehugger. Notably, the victim does not have to be alive for this process to be successful. Deceased matter is equally viable, as was the case with Samuel Brett. Typically, a second live victim would be cocooned alongside the egg-morphing subject, thereby providing a viable host for the facehugger once it's developed. Eggmorphing was originally to be witnessed during the climax of Alien, when Ripley discovers Dallas and Brett cocooned in the Nostromo's hold, with Brett being transformed into an egg. The entire sequence was cut, as director Ridley Scott felt it slowed down the final act of the film. However, the scene did appear in the movie's novelization, and was referenced in the novelizations of the sequel films. Unlike many deleted scenes from movies, especially from the time period, the lost eggmorphing scene actually became fairly well known following the film's release. Not just as a result of its inclusion in the novel. The existence of a filmed version of the scene was first confirmed in the book of Alien, published to coincide with the release of the movie. Several other publications from the same year also mentioned the cut sequence, including the officially authorized magazine of the movie, and 2 articles in the monthly magazine Famous Monsters of Filmland, issues 158 and 159, both of which were produced by Warren Publishing. In 1992, the actual footage of the scene was released to the public for the first time, along with several other deleted scenes from the movie, as part of the Laserdisc release of Alien. The scene was subsequently discussed in numerous sources, including the book Geiger's Alien and an issue of Aliens magazine, while the footage went on to appear in various other home video releases, as well as in documentaries on the making of the film, starting with The Alien Legacy. Finally, in 2003, the eggmorphing scene was reinstated, albeit partially, into the film for its director's cut. With the removal of the eggmorphing scene, the manner in which the xenomorph eggs were originally created was left unclear in Alien. When James Cameron came to make the sequel, Aliens, he devised the Queen as a means to fill the xenomorph's reproductive gap. Even before the release of the director's cut of Alien, the eggmorphing scene was fairly well known, and fans have, for many years, debated whether the 2 differing means of xenomorph reproduction can coexist, or whether eggmorphing should be disregarded as a retconned curio, given that it was originally deleted from the first movie. The issue of these differing methods of reproduction has largely been ignored in official sources, the only notable exception being the novelization of Alien 3, which states that both forms of reproduction are typical of the species, and that either can be used to create more xenomorphs, dependent on the situation. Despite its removal from Alien, the process of eggmorphing appeared in several of the unproduced scripts written for Alien 3, most notably Eric Redd's unproduced script. A similar scene was included in early versions of the final shooting script for the 3rd film, but was again cut from the movie, this time before filming. Following the release of Alien Isolation, it was theorized that eggmorphing may have been responsible for the eggs seen in the hive aboard Sevastopol Station. However, the game's developers later confirmed that the Queen was in fact the source of the eggs. She merely remains unseen in the game. So what do you reckon? Is eggmorphing just a silly concept from Alien? Or is it an actual secondary type of reproduction for the xenomorphs, in cases where the Queen Alien is absent? I quite like the idea of the 2 coexisting side by side. If you take a look at the now scrapped Alien 5 artwork, there appears to be a form of eggmorphing going on here. I think it'd be cool if the host didn't turn into an actual egg, but a stage in between, kinda like this, and the facehugger then bursts out the victim's head. It's possible that one xenomorph somehow escaped, and is using eggmorphing to create an army of more xenos, in a bid to save the captured queen from Weyland-Yutani. So what do you reckon? Please tell me your ideas and theories in the comments below. Check out this gorgeous new t-shirt in the viral store. Link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and make sure you click the bell icon to turn on notifications. Also, please check out my other videos. I'll see you later.